Hey guys, it's Sandeep from RevAtlas, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Mi Compact Bluetooth Speaker 2, and we'll be doing the review of this as well. So let me start off by saying that this is the second generation. It succeeds the first generation, which is quite a bit different compared to this, especially in terms of the design and build quality and materials used. The primary difference is that the first generation had a metal body design, which had a sort of weight to it and sort of felt really premium. This too feels well built, but it doesn't really have the same kind of premium finish to it because it is made of plastic, and it looks still good. You have a nice flowery pattern up front with the Mi logo in the center for the speaker grill, and it looks good. It's quite light, which kind of ties into the whole concept that this can be sort of connected to this lanyard here, and you can have it around your wrist or your bag or any other sort of place, and you can kind of forget about it. So this is possibly something that kind of can be used to amp up your music experience without having to carry something bulky around. And while it might not be as powerful as some of the other speakers, even from Xiaomi, it is something that packs in quite a lot of punch, especially in this particular size. So it has a micro USB port. That's what you use for charging. It supports 5 volts at 300 milliampere. It takes around 2.5 hours for a full charge, and that charge will hold good for around 6 hours, give or take, depending upon your usage, the volume and other conditions, considering that it has a 480 milliampere battery. So there is also a power button over here that you can use to take calls or hang up calls by just pressing it for once, and you can also press and hold it, and that kind of declines a call before even accepting it. And you also have an LED indicator here that shines in both red and blue. So that's all about the hardware itself. Now coming to the music experience, this can be connected over Bluetooth 4.2. I'll start off by playing a song and showing you how it sort of increases in terms of sound and stuff like that. So this is being directed towards the mic right now. It's at a very low volume, and I'll increase it all the way to the max. Now it's being pointed at the camera, so I'm reducing it. So this is sort of like midway between the volume slider, and it goes all the way. So the thing is that this can't really be a replacement for a big Bluetooth speaker. That will definitely give you better quality, both in terms of the sound that you get from it, and also in terms of the loudness. But this is something that many people would like to have as an accessory, considering that most smartphones don't really have all that powerful speakers. So now we compared it to the speaker in the Poco F1, and we found it to be around 10 decibels louder in terms of the max volume outputted by both. So you can imagine that this is a bit louder. So I would imagine that I think the Razer phone outputs somewhat around 90 decibels. So this is something similar to a Razer phone. So if you have something like a Razer phone or something that has dual speaker setup and something that's really loud, you probably won't need it. But the Poco phone has quite a feeble secondary speaker. They do say that the earpiece doubles up as a speaker, but I always feel that it's really feeble and only the bottom speaker works really well. In that case, this is something that is a really useful accessory, and considering that this has an MRP of $899 and ₹799, which is the pricing that is available at the Mi store, I think this is something that you can definitely add to your kit and take along with you wherever you go, in case you have a smartphone that's not too powerful in terms of the audio outputted. It kind of will enhance your viewing and acoustic experience overall. If not, if you have a pretty good smartphone speaker setup already, then you don't necessarily need to invest in something like this, and you'd be better off paying a bit more and getting more output, more clarity from the speaker that you're going to be purchasing. So if you're looking for a tiny package with pretty sufficient, pretty decent output, but not anything out of the ordinary, then this is definitely worth buying. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next one.